Sorry for the lightning. The sun is going down. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. There's the company terminal here. As you can see outside, there's nothing but 9 trucks outside. See, doing some cooking also on the cover chef. Well, yeah, I wanted to talk about. People have been asking me why I left C.R.ST. Yeah, the name says a lot. The reason why I left C.R.ST is very simple. I wasn't making any money. It's teams. That's the reason why I went to C.R.ST, because it was teams. And teams, when I was out here before, teams made a lot of money. So when I heard that CRST is only teams, it's a team-driven company, I went to CRST. I wasn't looking for a solo driver or anything like that. I was looking for teams, make quick money in a little amount of time, like I did with US Express before, which it was good until I went solo with them, you know. But with CRST, I started in. I gotta write it down over here on my notes. I started with them at the end of November into February 25th, and I hold on. I knew the first month it was gonna be rough, you know, like any other job you start. Then I figured after that it's gonna be, you know, making a lot of money, paying my bills and stuff like that, credit card bills and all that stuff. And it was the complete opposite. I was spending more money with freaking CRST. I went to training Jacksonville, Florida. That's where I took my training with them. Not my training, I was already experienced driver. I just went there for my orientation. So they make that my home base, because I was moving to Jacksonville. I was planning to move to Jacksonville, so I wanted something to be out of Florida like that. And that's another reason why I went to CRST, because they were in Jacksonville and I wanted to move to Jacksonville from the Northeast. So I started with them the 29th of November 2017, end up in February 25th 2018. Now I'm a driver right now with night transportation. I'm on the reefer division. I'm a solo driver, something that I never would think of doing, being solo driver. I'm in on the reefer division. I did drive van before. I did TMC flatbed. Just a little bit, just a training. Didn't went too far with TMC, but it was a good company though. But I saw the difference in the money between the solo driver and the team driver. Not to mention team drivers, you know, you got another person driving while you're sleeping and vice versa. Yeah, you don't know what they're doing. Really, you don't know what they're doing while you are back there sleeping. They're talking on the phones, or they're falling asleep behind the wheel. You don't know. So sleeping when somebody else is driving, it kind of sucks. There's a lot of thought that went to my mind every single day, you know. So especially when the other driver is not as experienced as you know. Yeah. But very quickly, some notes here. With CRST, my gross for the month of December, my first gross, yeah, I was in training. My gross was $2,000.17. $2,000.17. The average about $388 a week and 17 cents. Yeah, that was making more weight than that, being a bus driver and a school bus driver back home. I forgot what I was doing before I came out here. But yeah, my month of January, that was my best month. That was my gross for the whole month was $2,920 with 67 cents. $2,920 with 67 cents. The average to $625 with 25 cents a week. I was making a little bit more than that at the city bus company back home, being home every day. Yeah, all that stuff. My February gross went down to 1,879 with 91 cents. So it went lower. Now you see why I left CRST. That averaged to about $496.47 a week. By the way, what I'm saying right now is my own opinion, my own experience. Has nothing to do with the company. This is not, not to put the company down, but some people got better experiences. I didn't. My driver manager sucks. I think we went to two fleet managers, driver managers. I think two. The second one was worse than the first one, so I don't know. But my highest paycheck with CRST was $799 with 25 cents. That was with a trainer, with a lead driver, as they call it. That was a good week. Then after that, they screw him. They send us to places where the load was already picked up by other drivers, CRST drivers. They send us to places that, there was not even a load on that place. We even drove, I remember driving over 400 miles one time, deadhead, which CRC does not pay deadhead. So that's 400 miles for free. Another stuff that they had was, they did 32 cents a mile teams, so split miles, not the pay, which is still the same crap. Their trucks, because it took me a while to figure it out, but they do not have no pre-pass, no tolls, no toll passes. They don't pay deadheads. For the skill tickets, you gotta pay yourself, then they reimburse you. So it took me a while to figure it out. It was one of my, I went to between two team drivers, because the first one was out of Richmond, Virginia. Great guy, no complaints there, great guy. And he, they put us together just to get us moving. And he was good and stuff, but he's the one who told me that the reason why they don't have none of that stuff is because of the score. Because they're a training school, they have a training school, they got so many accidents and stuff like that, that I guess they're not allowed to have the pre-pass on all that stuff. I don't know exactly how that works, but that's what he told me. He actually explained it better. I just kind of forgot. It was been quite a few months. I look orange on this video. Okay, look very shiny too for some reason. But anyways, new phone also, so I'm still working on it. I only had it like for 2 or 3 weeks, so I'm still working on it. A lot of stuff going to with CRC. The second guy that they put me with, he was from Jacksonville. So when we went together, another great guy, no complaints there either. No complaints with my lead drivers either. They were very good, very, very good. No complaints there. Just the company sucks. There's no communication whatsoever. You try to communicate with one driver manager, says a lot of stuff to them, then the next day you try to find out if they did something about it, and nobody knows anything. I guess the driver manager didn't write it down, didn't tell nobody, but for some reason there's no communication there at all. After I quit on my second team driver home time. When we went together, he had about 2 weeks before going home for his first home time. I went with him to Jacksonville. I was gonna stay in a hotel just to look for apartments and other stuff. I decided to go back home, back to the Northeast, to get my car, drive it down, and that way I can move easier. I happened to apply to 2 companies on the way there, and Knight called me right away. It was night and another company, and night called me right away. And from the bus, Greyhound bus, it went from going up to the northeast, up to towards the center, towards Columbus, Ohio. They paid for it, so that was good. So I've been with Night ever since. It's been since February 28th. I've been with Night. So with Night, once again, I don't. This is my opinion. This has nothing to do with the company or anything like that. So far, it's been the best company that I work with. It has its problems, just like any other company. What company does it? There's no perfect company out there, but it does have its problems. But the difference is, my March gross, my first month with Night, my gross was $4,830.98. Now think about that. My highest gross with C.R.ST was $2,920 with 67 cents. This is my first month with Night, and I had $4,830.98. That averaged to $1,067.39 a week, compared to $300 and $400 with CRST. That's being a solo driver, 43 cents a mile. Being a reefer, I'm a reefer driver, so they pay a little bit more for reefer than dry vans. I don't know what they do with the flatbed. I know they have a flatbed division. Don't know too much about it though. My April gross was $5,240.91. The average to $1,126.81 a week. A lot better. Way better. They didn't have nothing like that. I can sleep at night on that bed, that sweet bed by myself. I can cook all I want. I can stop when I want. I can do basically whatever I want, compared to when you're a team driver, which is kind of limited. Still driving all types of the morning. Oh, that guy passed me on the highway before. I passed him. I think he did pass me. I passed him. Being a team driver, it's kind of limited what you can do, because you cannot listen to loud music while the other person is sleeping, out of respect. I guess. I hate driving with headphones on, so that's something that pissed me off. I think it's going to blurry a few times. Try not to move it too much, I guess. Well, yeah, that was another thing about being a team driver too. But my May gross went down a little bit to $4,405 with 23 cents. That's when I went home. I went home to Mother's Day and stuff like that, so I was out for 10 days or something like that. So that averaged about $877 with 5 cents a week, which is still way higher than my highest with CRST. That's a shame. That's a very, very bad shame. My June gross went back up to $5,908 with 94 cents. The average to $1,131 with 58 cents a week. Didn't do July because I was supposed to do this video a long time ago and I completely forgot for some reason. So that's why I still have my notes over here, So, but yeah, this company so far has been great. So, hope I didn't mess something up right there. They got pre-pass. They pay for the tolls. They pay for the skill tickets. They pay the deadhead miles, which I don't have it written down here, but I think I went once from Cheyenne, Wyoming to Cactus, Texas. Don't remember how much. Probably took me a day and a half to get there, so don't remember how much how many miles, but they pay me from Cheyenne, Wyoming, all the way to Cactus, Texas, Deadhead. I had a trailer. It wasn't bobtail. I had a trailer, but I was empty, and they pay for Deadhead miles. If you're rolling, they pay you, which is the way it should be. It should be. U.S. Express was the same way. If you were rolling and loaded or empty, they would pay you. I know some companies before, when I used to drive before, I know they do like they used to do, I don't know if they're still doing it. If you do over 100 miles, they pay you. If you do under 100 miles, they don't pay you Deadhead. I don't know, something like that. If that's still going on or something, I don't know. But this company pay you loaded or empty, it doesn't matter. The driver managers are awesome. They call you by your name, not by number like they do at other company. Every time you call them, they already know who you are. Or if you call on the weekends, they ask you for your truck number. And once you give them the truck number, they call you by your name. So they don't call you by no number, your number 551-641 or something like that, which feels good, So if you need something, sometimes they're quick, sometimes they're not. Just like any other company. It depends on what you need, when you need it, who's available. All depends on all that stuff. That's all I got written down. I was going to do this in July before, so. But yeah, C.R.ST, they pretty much screwed me up. I got a call from one of the big guys because when I quit, I found out that they were pressuring the other team driver, to go on the road a day before because we went on home time a day before. Not at fault, they canceled one of the deliveries that we were going, so we got there a day before. So they were pressuring him. I think it was during Thursday or something like that. I called him on Saturday. Thursday or Friday, so I called him on Saturday, told him that I was quitting. So that's all I heard. That's it. A few months later, I called him to, let him know that I'm at night and whatnot. He told me that Sunday he called a company, and on Monday, I believe he said on Monday he started working for that other company. He's home every week or something like that. He was out like for a week, come home every week and something like that. But he quit also. My previous driver, he also quit. Probably about 2 weeks later. So they, guess they found out there was something wrong with the driver manager because all three under her command has quit. So, and we didn't went to the school. Neither one of us went to the school, so we didn't owe any money to C.R.ST. I know some people got a contract with them and stuff like that. And I don't know too much about it because I did not went to the school. I already got my CDO when I went to them, so thank God I didn't have to deal with that. But I got a call from one of the big guys at C.R.ST some weeks later. I was already working here at night, and he was telling me, did you talk to somebody? Did you did this? Did you communicate with somebody? I say, yes. We sent messages on the Qualcomm. I sent emails. I think I sent like 5 emails. I got tired of sending emails. I sent like 5 emails. Never got a response. Never. Our average delivery was under 700 miles, which for teams, that's nothing. Teams should be doing 6,000 miles a week minimum. Here my highest mile, I think it was 2,000 and some change, going from close to Tulare, California. Is an orange Sunkist or Dole or one of those orange companies, going all the way to North Carolina as a solo driver. And that's not the only one. I just finished doing a another 2,000 miles recently, another 1,000 miles before that, over 1,900 miles before that. So as a solo driver, those are miles that are for teams, not for solo drivers. And CRST was giving us 7. I think that was the most that we ever did with them. I think we did something more than that, but the average was about 700 miles for teams. What the hell? Both of us, even with the second lead driver, both of us drove close to or over 600 miles a day. Just one person. So you're gonna give us 700 miles, then make us wait 10 to 12 hours to pick up the next load for team drivers? Yes, that's not good, especially not for teams. That sucks. You know, with CRST, you know, you're doing teams, you're waiting that long, 10, 12 hours a day, just to get another load. You know, you got a space this big, sharing 2 people, 12 hours a day. It's kind of wild, you know. So here's solo. If I'm stopped like right now, I'm home, I'm done for the night. The sun's still going down a little bit in Atlanta, Georgia. Came to the terminal because I know Atlanta is not one of the safest cities around, especially for truck drivers. So I came to the terminal, which is nice and safe, free showers, free laundry. That's another thing, the terminals. Only went to one terminal for CRST. That was in Carlisle, PA. That terminal looked like a dump. There was one shower on the men's bathroom, inside the men's bathroom, that I would not even put my foot on it with sneakers, with boots on. That shit was so disgusting. Had 2 toilets, one of them was clogged with shit looked like from 10 days ago. The whole yard on the outside looks like a freaking junkyard. Only thing good about it, it was a nice, awesome Chinese place across the street, which I have gone to, or I have ordered from when I go to Carlisle for night. They have a terminal just about half a mile away, and I order from that Chinese place every time I go to Carlisle, PA, because they just the Chinese food is so good. They do the rice with the eggs, so good. But anyway, I don't want to be hungry, especially making that right there. But anyway, the terminal for night, every terminal that I've been to so far, I take pictures, I put them on my Facebook and stuff like that. They're big, most of them, they're big. They're nice and clean. They got between 2 and probably 6-7 showers, something like that. This one that I am right now has 2 showers, has a third one inside the men's bathroom, which if I show you the pictures, you're like, oh shit, that should look like a 4-star hotel. It's nice, it's very nice. I just check it out because I'm taking a shower in the morning. I just took a shower like 3 hours ago, so I'm good. So I'm taking one in the morning, so I was checking the place out. Has a night driver's lounge. It has laundry, free laundry for every employee. You gotta have a badge, obviously, to go in and out. Some of them has a truck wash area, which this one does. I'm gonna see if I can wash the truck in the morning before I leave. So it's nice and clean since I got a brand new Volvo 760 VR, something like that. Haven't looked at it too much, but yeah, very nice. Only has like right now 17,432 miles. I got it when it only had 2,000 miles on it. I think that was 200, 2,000, something like that. I think that was just the person, you know, making the delivery. But this one has a fresh, and right below there has a fresh and inverter. So that's why I'm using my copper chef there. I guess something good right now. I should do the medium and a little bit quicker. As you can see, the only thing doesn't have the window up there, but I like it better because the old one that I had, which they traded out for this one, I had almost 450,000 miles on it. Had the window up there. I ended up putting a piece of cardboard because that shit was so hot. When the sun was right there, it was so hot. So this one doesn't have it, so I love it. You kind of see the rain when it's raining, but other than that, I love it. You know, yeah, this is one of the shirts from the truck stops. Yeah, run color for the summer, black. Should be white. White. Well, anyways, yeah, that's the reason why I left C.R.ST. It wasn't worth it. I went deeper into debt being with them, which is I was hoping to pay in 3 or 4 months. I went deeper into debt because of them. You know, it wasn't worth it. Some people got better experiences. Some people got worse. That was my experience with C.R.ST. Do I recommend it? Hell fucking no. Will I ever go back with them? Hell fucking no. Where I send my worst enemy over there? Hell fucking no. I might send Trump, but you know, that's another story. But anyways, other than that, yeah, CRST, no, I would stay away from it. If I was you, read the reviews, something I did not do before I started working there. Read the reviews. You're going to see a lot of bad reviews on it. You've been out there before, don't pay attention to a lot of the reviews because they complain they work you to death and all the stuff that new drivers don't know how bad it is out here, especially on your first year. So they, you know, the stuff that every truck driver gotta go through, they make it seem like it's really bad, but you know, every driver has to go through that crap. But you know, listen to all the stuff, how they treat the drivers and all the stuff, and you find out that yeah, it's not worth it. Everybody that I met at CRST is gone. The last one just left about probably a month ago or something like that. Something happened. I'm not gonna go into details, but yeah, he left the company. Now I do not know anybody at CRST no more. My lead driver, he just quit actually about less than a month ago. The one who I went out, you know, for the first time with CRST, which I still in contact with him through Facebook and stuff. He just quit. He's working for another company and he was an owner operator. So yeah, that tells you how shitty CRST is. But anyways, I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna see if the thing is done or something, so I can eat something before going to bed. It is 7:15, 8:15 right now. Oops, damn, kind of late. But anyway, somebody backing up right now to the space next to me. I got a new Volvo too. See, mine looks just like that one. There's a new one too. This one is backing up right now. Oh, that was way too close. Well, yeah, I do not recommend. See the old night transportation. Another reefer guy. I do not recommend CRST at all. And that's my experience with stupid CRST. Bye bye.